everyone, and welcome back to my channel this week. This week I'm going to be doing a video on my top 5 signs that you're not ready to date. I think that some people are out here dating for sport while some of us are really actually trying to find our soulmates. So I'm going to give you the top 5 signs that you're not ready to date. This is not gender specific, it works for males and females, so stay tuned. Okay, so number 1, my first sign, and these are in no particular order, as in none of my videos ever are, because I just, rattle things off my brain. But the first one is going to be, you're still hung up on your ex. If you're still hung up on your ex, you're waiting for him to come back. You're feeling like, oh my God, if he sees me with this person, he's going to be jealous, and he's going to be so jealous that he's going to come back to me. Or if you're feeling like, oh, it's just a matter of time before he's going to start missing me and he's going to realize what he lost and he's going to come back to me. If you're either of those, then you're not ready to date, because it is so rude and so foul for you to date someone if you're not really ready, if your heart is not really into it, especially, if the other person is really seriously looking for someone and you know that you're not it. You might be feeling like no one else compares to him or her. And if you're feeling like that, just let it go. You need some time. Trust me. And number 2, you're not ready to change the relationship between you and your friends of the opposite sex. Now, excuse my language, but I understand the need to keep a few hoes in your pocket. And I don't mean hoes like prostitutes. I mean those people that make you feel good when you're in between people. Like, you're just breaking up with someone and you're like, oh, I'm gonna see what's up with them. Or you're in a bad mood, you had a bad day, you're not dating someone, so you're like, let me call such and such, because they're always willing to listen to my problems. Or the person that, you hooked up with, but it didn't work out, but you're still friends. These are your hoes, the people that you keep going back to, even though you're not together, you don't even want to be with them, but you keep them around because it makes you feel better to have somebody. The problem is that when you do find that somebody, what are you gonna do with your hoes? I mean, do you break up with your hoes? Or stop talking to your hoes? What do? You're in a dilemma. So why would you wait until you found the person of your dreams? And now you have to give up all your hoes, and you don't want to hurt them, and you might have over time built up such a strong relationship with them that you even have trouble letting them go. And you know what? When you have trouble letting them go, it ruins your next relationship. So why not get rid of your hoes in advance? No trouble. Boy, do I know getting rid of your hoes is hard. I'm here to tell you that I have kept a few hoes in my pocket over the years. However, I have gotten rid of them. And at this point, I just feel free. Like, if I were to meet the man of my dreams, or if Cece is the man of my dreams, he doesn't have to worry about my hoes. That's a good feeling. I don't have to worry about, oh my God, I hope they don't call me after 10 o'clock. That's crazy. If you don't have any hoes, you don't have to be up with anxiety in the middle of the night. You don't have to worry about someone questioning you or saying, who's that? I did get a phone call, so I don't know exactly where I left off, but I know I was talking about hoes. But yeah, so Cece has no no issues, like literally at all. He doesn't have to worry about me having any inappropriate conversations with anyone. He doesn't have to worry about me, walking down memory lane with someone from my past, because that's what your hoes do. When they're sad, when they're lonely, when they're feeling blue, they're going to call you, and what are they going to do? They're going to try to get you to comfort them. And whatever they need at the time to feel comforted is what they're going to do and say. And that can be really detrimental to your relationship. Imagine someone sending you a text and it says some inappropriate things that maybe your boo didn't even know about. You just gotta plan ahead. Get rid of the hoes. And yes, I'm on a soapbox about this because this was an issue that I had to deal with this week. But it's okay because this is my therapy, talking about it. But yeah, definitely kick those hoes to the curb in preparation for you to find the person you're supposed to be with. Number 3, if you still have severe trust issues, you have no place in the dating world. I mean, if you can't even trust your boo to go and check the mail and come back, because if he waves to the neighbor, you're gonna feel like they're screwing around or something. If you are the type that is going to freak out if they don't text you back in the time it takes for your phone to go on sleep mode, that's a little crazy. If you're gonna spaz out about every single little thing that even remotely looks like they could be cheating, or anytime their phone rings, you're like, who's that? Who's texting you? What are you doing? Where are you going? Oh, to the bathroom? Is anybody else in there? If you're that kind of a person that really has those strong trust issues because of your past relationships, I've been there. However, it has no purpose in your next relationship. So until you get rid of those issues, till you take some time and you sort all the crazy out, you shouldn't be dating. Number 4, if you are controlling and jealous, you shouldn't be dating. If you're gonna break up with boo because he was nice to the waitress, and that made you jealous, you should not be dating. I think sometimes we need to remember that nice people are not just nice to us. So if you're gonna freak out every time your boo smiles at someone or even says pleasantries like thank you, you shouldn't be dating. If you feel the need to know every move they make all day, you shouldn't be dating. If you feel like you're a princess and everything has to go your way all the time, you shouldn't be dating. There's a lot of compromise involved in dating. I mean, you have to really be on that give and take scale. I mean, obviously, if you're really controlling or really jealous, you have some issues that need to be worked out fast. But you know what? Not even fast, in your own time. You know what? Take as much time as you need. Take a year off if you have to. Don't date anybody for a year. Really figure out who you are as a person. I mean, if you're jealous and controlling, you have to find out why you're so jealous and controlling and get over that. And number 5, which is last but not least, if you're immature or broken, you have no business dating. And I don't mean immature like my teenage niece and nephew that are still playing the fart touch game. I mean immature like you're not capable of having a healthy relationship because you don't know how to set boundaries, or you don't know how to treat another person, or you just really have too much going on in your life, and you're not even really worried about dating, but you're just out there just doing stuff. Those are the things that I feel like make an immature dater. You have no experience, you're just out there. No rhyme, no reason. You don't have any type of a purpose. You're just out there doing stuff. And the same thing for people that are broken. If you are so broken to where you feel like there's just no hope left, that there's no direction in where you're going with these people, that you don't even feel like you're feeling it or feeling them for that matter, then you shouldn't be dating. Like, it's okay. You know, it's even okay at my age. Kind of hurts me a little bit to say that. Because I do feel like, you know, if you're 35 and you don't have any kids and that's a goal for you, you've never been married and that's a goal for you, you know, that it's hard to say, well, I'm going to take a year off. I get it. But you know what? If I add up all the months that I was single over the last few years, then I definitely add up to that year. So I feel like I'm good. If you're the type of person that feels like you're not even invested in a relationship, you don't want to be invested in a relationship, then listen to your feelings. Listen to your own heart. Like, I know that sounds so super cheesy, but for real, like, spare us. You know, spare us people out here that really are looking for Mr. or Mrs. Right. You know, spare us all of that agony of dating you. Spare us the agony of even taking 5 minutes to say hello to you. Spare us getting dressed up in clothes that we can't breathe in to go out with you. So I know I did this somewhat silly video, but I am so serious and so passionate about this topic, and I know you guys could tell that number 2 was something that was really up there in my brain this week. But I just feel like it's just so important for you to take the time to find out whether or not you're even ready to date. I think that that saves you and the person that you're trying to date so much time, so much energy. Broken, you know, saves broken hearts, saves hard feelings, you know, all those things. So if you are experiencing 1 through 5, any combination of them, even one of them, you're just not ready to date, and that is okay. Take the time that you need for yourself, figure out who you are, definitely figure out who you are in the Lord, first and most importantly, and then open yourself up to the possibility of God sending you your Boaz or your Ruth or whatever you want to say. But I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. Please subscribe to my channel, hit the bell button so you'll get alerts when I post new videos. Give me a thumbs up if you like the video. Comment below if you feel like you're one of the 1 through 5, or if you have your own comments, or you know, you want to add in a 6 through 10 or whatever. So definitely let me know what your thoughts are about this topic, and I will see you guys next week for a brand new video. Thank you guys.